Hey everyone, it's Erica with Siren Song Oracles. I just wanted to make a little announcement. Um, I've been thinking about tarot and oracle readings and love this, our love journey, which I've been on too. I just wanted to make sure that nobody is, or at least that I am contributing, that I am not contributing to people being stuck on this journey. Okay. A lot of times in my readings, the past will come up. And I think the past comes up because the past can really haunt everybody, on some level. And I think a lot of times in certain relationships, especially if it's like a karmic relationship, like I'll say karmic soulmate. That word soulmate's triggering, and twin flame, I don't even use that word anymore. That's just like, that's another, like, you know, I don't know. I just don't like using the labels. It's just somebody who's really affected you. I would say is some sort of soulmate in your life. Somebody who is probably helping you evolve. Even if it was a negative situation, it's helping you evolve as a person, as a soul. Okay. Your evolution of life. So that's why I say soulmate. Somebody who's meant a lot to you, somebody who's left an imprint on your heart. That is a soulmate. And there's people in your lives that are still there. Your friends, your family could also be soulmates. People you feel very connected to that are still presently in your life, and people in your past that was your soulmate too, that you still feel connected to even though they're gone. And that's okay. It's okay to feel connected to somebody who's gone as long as it's not keeping you stuck. And I really want to make a point here. I don't want anybody to take my readings as any sort of gospel, which maybe you're not, and I'm glad if you're not. Take it as a guide, take it as a hope and an inspiration. That's all I'm here for. Maybe you're feeling like, you'll never get this closure with this person. Maybe you're feeling like, you're owed an apology or something and this person's never going to give it to you. I try to give you hope that, what? I'm seeing here that, that apology is going to happen. And that's what I want to say. A lot of my readings lately involve reconciliation. I want to talk about that reconciliation card, which I wish I could pick it out right now. Maybe I can. Maybe it's kind of, let's just see if it's kind of, no, the reconciliation card is not handy. I really wanted it to be because I wanted to show you guys that card. Oh, well, but you guys know that card can come up. And that card, reconciliation, someone from your past is coming back into your life. It doesn't mean that they're coming back into your life to be with you. It could mean that. I'm not saying it could mean that. Especially if there's like a serious connection and there's still like attraction and passion and all that. But it actually could mean this person's coming up again so you can resolve your issue. So you can finally get that closure for yourself. So you guys can maybe have that talk. So maybe they can apologize. You can apologize. Something like that. Like, it's just a reconciliation is reconciling your differences. Maybe getting some closure and getting an apology. It doesn't necessarily mean that person is coming back into your life. I really want to make that clear because I don't want anybody from my channel, in my community, to be waiting for another person to come back from the past. Okay? They're in the past for a reason. If they're meant to be in your life, they will come back into your present. They totally will. But I'm not going to be sitting here making, making claims that they're going to come back. Maybe they will not. And you will have to learn to live with that. And you'll have to learn how to move on. Okay? I am not sitting here to make false promises to anybody. I'm a messenger. I read what the cards say. And I really don't want anybody to get stuck or wait for anyone to come back. You must move on with your life. You must be happy and enjoy your life right now in the present. That's what's important. What's important is now. Although a lot of my readings do have this person, this past person coming up or whatever, my community, my tribe, whatever you want to call it. Sorry, my voice is not getting clear here. The collective, maybe they're stuck. Maybe some people need some closure, and that's okay. It's okay to need closure. It's all right. But sometimes, we're not lucky. We don't get that closure. We have to give it to ourselves. And I just had to make this announcement because I want you guys to be healthy and I want you to have hope in your life. I really do want you to have hope and believe. I really do. But And I really, would like to say that I believe that you could still love somebody and not be with them. And you could actually have somebody new in your life and love them, maybe while still having a little piece of your heart with the other person. Sometimes it just happens like that. There are some people in our lives that we just have to accept the fact that they're gone. And we're always that little piece of our heart will belong with them. And that's okay. As long as we don't live in the past and long for them to come back and make everything right and be together with us, that may or may not happen. People do get back together a lot of times, and that's awesome if it's if they're healthier and they've evolved and things have changed, and you know what, that can totally happen. Anything in this life is possible, okay? But sometimes when we are longing for that person from the past, we close off ourselves to somebody new. And I'm starting to see a little bit of that in the collective. Somebody new's popping up. There is this past person that you're thinking about, or maybe that you're going to have a little, maybe a makeup session with, or maybe they'll compete with you for the person in the present. I don't know, but I'm starting to notice the collective is shifting a little bit to maybe they're opening up to some new people. If you guys are doing that, awesome. Right on. I encourage it. Live in the now. Don't live in the past. That's my announcement for today. I don't want you to take my stuff as gospel. Clinging on to messages or whatever. Some of them are probably like glimmers of hope for you, which I don't have any problem with. Sometimes it's really, this person from the past is all about resolution and feeling better about the situation, which is fine, which is great. But if there are new people coming around, and if that past person isn't in your life, you need to let the new people in. Okay, guys? All right, enough of that. I just wanted to make sure that I put this out there, because a lot of my readings, basically, because I don't have a lot of time right now, I just focus on love readings. I wish I could do other readings too. Maybe one day I'll be able to do other readings, but it's just, it's easy to do love readings, and I really like love readings. They're fun. What it really comes down to is you have to love yourself. And a lot of my readings in the end talk about that. If you don't love yourself, it's going to be hard to love another person and let another person into your heart. So that's what it really comes down to. That's what this journey is actually about, getting to that point where you're proud of yourself. Not in a bad way, where you don't accept or tolerate toxic people, where you don't let that into your life, where you learn from your lessons from the past. That's what I'm about. So I just wanted to make that clear, and I hope you guys are having a great day. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.